Alright guys, so I just moved into my new house and I need to mow my yard, but I want to tell y'all a little story first. So I had my cousin mow my grass, and then afterwards we caught a bunch of rain. I had to still do a bunch of moving, clearing stuff out. I didn't have time to really touch my yard. I ordered a lawnmower and weed eater, which I'm going to get into later. But the weed eater came in, the lawnmower didn't. So I had to weed eat some things to maintain function. Other things happened. My lawnmower finally came in. Didn't have time to mess with my yard. Finished moving, and now I finally have time to touch my grass, but this is what it has become. So, as you can see, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's pretty long. Let me see if I put my shoe in it. You know, we're pretty deep. I have some cattails in here that I can just walk and touch. I don't need to bend. It's become a little bit of a field in the middle of a neighborhood, right? So I'm gonna get into cutting this thing, and we're gonna see what happens and the results of this new little lawnmower I got. Let me see if I can give y'all some perspective on this grass here. Let's see if we can go down to the level. Like, I don't know if y'all can really tell. Ooh, that's close. But maybe a few days before this video, I walked out here and I pulled out a blade of grass that was like 11 inches long. So, but we're gonna touch on this. Forgive my patio. You know, like I said, I just moved in. If y'all saw that. And we're gonna see what happens. All right, guys. So this is my brand new lawnmower, going from, I don't know, anywhere from 12, 16 inches, something of that nature, down to 4. Just move around a little bit so you guys can see. Now, I didn't mention earlier that it just rained its butt off yesterday, so it's still wet. Look, see, that's why you can see these tire tracks like this. That's why they're deep like that. But the grass is still 4 inches long. It still needs to be cut. Now, you see, I don't know if you can see it. Some of the stuff still a little long, you know, kind of push it down a little bit. But just to kind of give you some perspective, this is what the grass was. Right. So when you get into stretching some of these blades up, okay? So I'm about to take it down to from 4 inches to 2 inches, and we'll see what happens. I'll be back. Oh, in fact, I took it down, and it's still so tall. Where'd it go? I ran this over, and I didn't even touch it. I ran this over. Didn't even touch it. Not even a little bit. Didn't even know it was there until I ran the grass over it and cut it. And it was like, oh, okay. So, you know, we're going to take it down to 2 inches and we'll see what happens, guys. I'll be back. All right, guys. So I just wanted to come show y'all the end result of the front. You know, the yard's not huge. You know, and they got a little bit on the other side of the vehicles over there. But she did great. You know, we went around, cut it up. I had some fuel left, so I came up here, got her done. You know, the front wasn't quite as tall because I had kind of come knocked it down with a weed eater, so I wasn't living in the field. You know, but let's take a look and see what this backyard's doing. All right. And so you see it. She did great. Perfect? No. But it wasn't under perfect conditions either. Fresh, wet grass, the whole shebang. And you see, that's what we were. Now, later on, I got another pile that I'm gonna join with this one, and then I'm gonna see if what I can do to chop it up and kill her down. I'm gonna take those big sticks out of there and go ahead and get rid of all that, the bigger stuff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and see what it takes to bog her down. See if I can get that motor to kill. So, she didn't do bad. That's that other little pile that I'm gonna be joining over there. So she did great. So let's get into this puppy and find out what it was that accomplished this behemoth of a task. Now, I don't have the box for the weed eater anymore, but what we're looking at for the lawnmower is the M18 Fuel Milwaukee 21-inch battery-powered lawnmower. I know, crazy town batteries. What? What are you doing? I know. Okay, but I understand. We did a little bit of watching, a lot bit of watching. I got called an old man for the amount of videos I watched behind lawnmowers. But supposedly full throttle in under a second, more torque than a 200cc gas motor. Supposed to cut up to 3/4 of an acre. 60 minutes of run time. Actual area cut. Up to half acre, it just all depends on how you run it. There's a couple different settings. You have headlights on it, stuff like that in case you're cutting in the dark, all of that. But we're not doing none of that. We're just gonna cut this grass. I don't care about nothing what that box says. I do want to see what kind of performance it has. So we're gonna get to cutting and we're gonna see what goes down. All right, guys. So y'all either gonna laugh at me and say, "Ha ha, he's stupid," or y'all gonna be like, "Dang, nice buy." So we're about to take this out. I haven't even started it yet, so here we go. I don't know if you can see that hill, but it's not doing too bad of a job. It's doing pretty good, taking it down to 4 inches. I got it set as high as it can be. Taking it down to 4 inches. Like I said, from anywhere from 11 to 14, 16, 17 inches, something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll get back with you guys, just so I don't kill my battery. Holla. Now I didn't think of showing you guys, but like I kind of ran into a problem where I don't know if you can really tell, but like I spoofed out a bunch of crap right here, right? Oh, now you see, right? And I was like, man, what the hell's going on? And then I realized, duh, rookie yard owning guy, you gotta dump the grass bag. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump this bag and get started again. And then, we're going to take it down. But you see, she's not doing too bad of a job. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing bad. considering the grass is wet, considering how long it was, and considering that all this I mowed and it was backing up into the blade because I hadn't dumped the bag like a fool, not bad. We'll be back. Now, I wanted to share this with you guys too. You see, this is the variable speed control. This is to increase the RPMs, and this is your headlights, okay? Now, as you see, it'll light up when you have it on. I'm not gonna turn it on. I'm gonna leave it on the low RPMs. It has this neat little feature that when it detects it's bogging down, it'll kick in a little extra juice to kick them RPMs up temporarily to cut what you're needing. So that way when you get back to your thin grass, as you can see, as my grass gets thinner out right here, it's gonna kick back down to the lower RPM, you know, and as I come back and forth, it'll change itself. So let's just see what happens. Let's take a little walk with it, shall we? Let's see if I can. I actually weed eated this area so my kids could still play it because I had my weed eater but not my lawnmower. Heard it kick up right there? Now I was doing it a little earlier. It was doing a little earlier, but I got through that thick part. See, and I was gonna lower again to save battery. You see, I still got 2 bars left. And I've already cut the yard once. Now I'm just down in the, taking it a little shorter and bagging it up. Now the next time I cut my grass, you know, the result will actually be even better because I won't be cutting long grass. I won't be cutting a field down to a regular yard, you know, so. But just wanted you guys to take a walk with me right quick. And hear how this thing saves battery while not sacrificing power. Kick it back down. We don't need all that. Oops, we need it again. Pretty sure it's, oh, you see, we're putting out again. Time to bag. I'll be back. Yeah, that's them heavy duties, them high output. That's where it's at. We'll be back. There she is, guys. Milwaukee M18 fuel 21-inch lawnmower. Steel, not plastic. Okay, figured some of y'all might be wondering what the bottom looks like. That's after all those inches and pure wet. Pure wet. I don't know if I can get up in here. Let's see, pure wet. Wetness. So I'm not surprised at that. I'm not surprised at all. All right, guys, so there you have it. The Milwaukee M18 21-inch steel deck lawnmower. I was worried about it lacking in power, and it didn't. I couldn't get it to bog down. I took it to my cousin's property. We took it on some tall grass, like some really, really tall grass, way bigger than what you saw, wet grass, and we couldn't get it to bog down, man. And it gave us a good cut out of it. Um, yeah, no, it's probably not gonna cut you an acre. If you're looking to cut an acre, stick with your gas. Honestly, if I'm trying to cut an acre, I'm trying to ride it. I'm not really trying to push it anyway. So, is it a perfect lawnmower? Absolutely not. Is it perfect for me? Yes, it is. It also it can come with a different kind of blade, which is like a high lift blade. Lifts the it's designed a little differently. It lifts the grass blades a little better. Gives a little bit better of a cut. Um, but overall, I'm pretty satisfied with it. It's a little bit up there as far as price range, guys. So if you really can't take the lick to the wallet, but it's about the batteries. It's behind these batteries, man. These batteries are expensive. But check your ecosystems, because I'm gonna be investing into the table saw and the miter box and the sawzalls and the all the other battery operated tools, and these ecosystems, all these batteries cross over. So right now, those were the 12 amp the high output 12 amp hour batteries. They made the forge batteries now, which put out the more power. They charge better, the lifetime's longer, because they use pouch fuel cells instead of the cylindrical, from what I understand. So just do your research, man. Look into these ecosystems. Check out the tool brands that you like, and look into these things, because man, Milwaukee's really coming out with some stuff. This lawnmower really did it. It's got the one lever adjust. It's got the quick stowaway in the shed. The bottom of it is non-stick, so you can literally just wipe all that grass off with a wet rag, mouth soap and a wet rag, and just right after you're done, you pick it up, you stow it, you wipe it, you put it on the side. Maintain your equipment, okay? And it'll never fail on you. So this was my review of the Milwaukee M18 Fuel 21-inch steel deck lawnmower. If you have any questions, comments, don't worry about leaving that, because I'm not going to read none of that. I don't care about none of that. I was just trying to let y'all know what happened in regular Joe Blow's backyard, average dude in the neighborhood. So anyway, take care, and we'll see you.